Alright guys, welcome back to another game, a quick match game of Heroes of the Storm. I'm on the right side, the red team. I, Raven Maven, am playing Abathur. On my team I have Diablo, played by Goose Burrows, Zeratul, played by Nice Banana, Jaina, played by Big Black Hawk, Anduin, played by Ret Witch, and on the other team, the enemy team, the left side, the blue team, Zarya, played by Low Temptation, Genji by Ojama, Anubarak by M Driver, Ragnaros by Arceus, and Rhaegar, played by No Mamble. Alright, so most of us are gathered here at the bottom. Ragnaros is at the top by himself. We're hoping for an early kill to get some bonus XP. Zeratul sneaking around the bottom. Get some damage, but no kills so far. Anduin pulls Diablo to safety. I think he meant to pull Zeratul, but they were pretty close together. Alright. Put a symbiote on top of this little guy to gather some of that XP. Zeratul is coming to contend with Ragnaros. An ability that Diablo has is by flipping enemies over his shoulder and then pushing him in a certain direction. Him or her. He did that with Anubarak, as you could see, but he was able to burrow away to safety. So it's best to grab someone who does not have such an ability. Oh. He had Genji sneak in over the wall, trying to get a kill on me. Didn't work out too well. So he retreated. That was some interesting animation. Alright, I'm going to fast forward a little bit. We have the blue team grabbing their little sentinel camp over here. So once defeated and claimed, this is a pretty buff guy who works his way down his lane. And he's going to do a lot of damage here once he gets close enough. He does a big arcing swing that kills all of these little minions at once. And he takes a lot of hits to take out compared to other camps. We're getting a little close here, so I'm deciding to get on the other side of this tower here. Alright, with the help of this big sentinel camp, took out our wall and probably both towers. Jaina tries to run away to safety. Unfortunately, she doesn't quite make it. So it looks like the kill count is 1 for each team. Alright, I'm going hat build, as you can see. Symbiote build is what it's more properly called. So it's a build strategy that gives anyone on my team who has a symbiote above his head certain advantages like attack speed, shields. I can shoot spikes from them. So right now I'm on top of Zeratul. We're hoping to get a dive kill. He's going around the other side. The enemy team does have control of this payload right now. We've got to contest that by getting in that circle. A lot of damage done from both sides. Zeratul just barely stops the payload from reaching its destination. Let's see if we can hold him back. Ragnaros is taking a lot of damage. Diablo unfortunately falls. And so does Jaina. So they got 2 kills and they got the payload. All 5 of them are up. That's really going to hurt. So we're having a rough start, as you can see. But it's alright. Abathur hero is more of a late game hero, which means the later talents in the game are pretty strong. Alright, we're attempting to get our Sentinel camp up here. And they have a pretty low cooldown. Probably only in a minute and a half or so. I'm going to check it out. So once it's claimed, we'll see the countdown. Yeah, 2.5 minutes. So that's why theirs popped up so quickly. So right now the enemy team, the blue team, is doing a pretty good job at maintaining control of the map. We're trying our best to gain control back. Oh, unfortunately we lose Anduin. Diablo's trying to hold his own against 4. With Jaina in the back doing long range damage. We're having a hard time here. We keep pinging the healer, which is Rhaegar here. That's usually the best strategy in team fights. If you can first take out the healer or the support, the fight becomes easier. We are very worried about Zarya's grenades. Got him. And look at me not paying attention. That was my fault. Alright, 2 kills. 3 kills. Zeratil's doing an awesome job there. Got 3 kills. Let's see what the kill count is on both teams. So blue is 1 ahead of us as far as killing. And the levels are pretty even. They're going to reach 10 here in just a sliver more XP. Yep, they got 10s now, which means they have their ultimate abilities. So we have to be really careful. We don't want to engage a team fight until we get our ultimate abilities as well. Which is going to be really close. There we go. Now we both have ultimates. So I'm pretty frustrated with that kill, that lack of my paying attention. So I'm going to hang out in this safe area for a bit and just assist my teammates through the symbiote. Usually you want to be on your squishy damage dealer, a melee hero if possible. So that's why I'm helping out Zeratul with this. Those melee heroes are best because then you get the benefits of shooting the spikes out and doing damage that way as well. And we are struggling though with these team fights, as you can see. Unfortunately, I think Diablo might fall. Oh. Nice save by Anduin. Oh, Jaina does a nice sidestep to avoid that grenade. That was close. We were able to secure a kill with Zarya, which is huge. She's a very good support. Provides shields for her allies and herself. So now with her gone, the enemy team decides to retreat. This entire time, the payload has just been sitting here waiting for someone to get close enough to start getting it moving. So as you can see, once you get in the circle, you move it in the direction that your team wants it to go. Hopefully we can get a kill here. Alright. We secured killing the healer. Now we're starting to get back into our groove. That was a nice sidestep blink from Zeratul. Alright, we are slowly pushing this payload along the path. So the more allies you have within the circle, the faster it goes, up to 3, as you can see in this little icon down here. Now it's contested because both teams are in the circle, so it's not moving either direction at this point. So the trick is, stay within the circle yourself, and push the enemies out of the circle to get the payload moving in the direction that you need it to be. Amazing. Okay, the team fights are starting to look a lot better now. In fact, we're a level ahead now. We were behind, now we're a level ahead. So 13, at level 13 we get another tier of talents. As you can see here, we get another tier. They're not quite there yet, so we have a bunch of talents that they don't have access to yet, which gives us an advantage in team fights. So whenever you can get another tier up, definitely try to engage a team fight at that point. As long as you're not too many down as far as how many heroes you have. Alright, Zeratul has secured the Sentinel up here. which will automatically push down the top lane. I have my monstrosity down here. Now, it was kind of a toss-up. I should have probably gone clone to add an extra hero, but those only last 20 seconds. They do a lot of damage, and if you can secure a kill, it's definitely worth it. Unfortunately, on this map, a lot of the fighting takes place in the middle, so I kind of was thinking it's probably better to have my monstrosity push down a lane and then provide assistance, a symbiote, to one of our heroes, because I cannot provide a symbiote to our heroes if I had a clone. I'm doing an amazing job of pushing them back. I'm providing the symbiote to Diablo. As you can see, my icon is above him. Able to get Zarya there. Here comes a lava wave from Ragnaros on the enemy team, which wipes out all of our minions. That's alright. We're going to take this tower soon. We are down 2 towers. We've lost our top and our bottom tower here. Now they're pushing on our wall. But somehow, even though we're down a tower, we're still up a level. Because we're doing pretty good in team fights now. I think we're starting to trust each other. Once we get to level 16, I can increase the movement speed of our heroes, whoever has the symbiote on there. On top of them, makes them move a lot faster, which is a huge advantage in these team fights. Alright. A lot of them are really low health, even though we're down 1. I think we're going to be able to secure some kills here. Oh, because Diablo is full health. He should be charging. Grab Zarya. Man, we got some really close deaths here, but not quite. Oh, nice. Jaina comes in from the side. Soul lows a lot of them. We're able to secure 2 kills with that. At the sacrifice of Jaina. 3 kills with that. So that was a good sacrifice, and it was worth it, absolutely. Thanks, Jane. Alright. Their lane is really pushing up far on top. So we're going to push them back a little bit. Diablo says he has to be right back. So he's going to heal, get some mana, and head on back. Zeratul is going to grab the Sentinel camp, which will put pressure on the top lane while we try to secure this payload. Anduin is not going to succeed in getting it to the very end, but we're going to at least try to push it as far forward as we can. I brought my monstrosity over just to provide a little extra support and let Anduin escape a little bit, maybe back up a little bit. Diablo's back in the action, which is going to really help. He's one of the most powerful tanks in the game. He's doing a great job, and that fire breath absolutely is going to soften these guys up quite a bit. Can secure 2 kills, going in for a 3rd. Nice ice ring drop by Jaina. Really helps slow them all down. Diablo's able to charge, grabs Rhaegar, flips him over his shoulder. Even though he does an ancestral heal, it wasn't enough to keep him alive. Alright, the payload drops, and we're going to see a bombardment on this top tower here. I get pretty close. I start attacking this wall for 2 reasons. I'm trying to bait some enemies to come try to stop me. It looks like it might be working. Genji and Ragnaros are both heading over to my direction. And by the time they get close enough, I'll be backing up. This draws their attention to the top. And it has an ability to have our heroes start attacking this bottom wall down here. As far as towers and forts go, we're pretty even now. We both have 2 left, plus the core. Zeratul is at a risky spot. We let him know that he's in danger. He should probably back up. Gets hit by a few grenades, but he's able to get away to safety. Diablo can hold his own against all 5 of these heroes, with Jaina providing some damage in the back. She has a gun, a turret that she drops. I was worried about her dying before she was able to drop the gun, but she dropped it anyway. Nice. We got 3 kills there. Zeratil's going toe-to-toe with Zarya. And Zeratil has this really cool ability that if he strikes a hero, he's able to kind of blink back to them. I am nervous about fighting under this tower, though. We shouldn't be losing anybody at this point. We're going to take this fort, which is going to leave them down 1 compared to us. So now we are 2 levels ahead. They're 1 fort down. Even though we had a rough start, looks like we're coming back here. And honestly, with 1 of them down, because these 2 are about to resurface, there we go. With 1 down, we might be able to do some permanent damage to the core here. So we got the shield down. They're still at 100%. Okay, now we're doing some permanent damage that will not be regenerated. 1/5 the way down. Alright, about half the damage. I think if we just keep working on this, have Janus keep attacking this, even I've showed up. I'm going to do a little slapping here, just to kind of rub salt in the wounds. This might be risky, but hey, I'm doing it. And I do a little spray just to gloat a little bit. Alright, that was a good game. Well played by all. Diablo was amazing. Jaina did some really good ice rings, for sure. Zeratil did some good kills. I think he got some triple kills in there a few times. And Anduin did some great saves where he pulled back his allies to safety several times. Alright, and MVP, most valuable player, goes to Goose Burrows, playing Diablo. Well done, well deserved, well played all. Just want to take a moment to thank all of these players on this list right here. Thanks for playing. You guys are what makes the game fun, and it keeps the game alive, so keep playing, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.